Have you ever heard a scream in the night so terrifying it makes your blood run cold? Imagine that sound echoing through your small, quiet town, followed by a string of gruesome discoveries. Welcome to Bladenboro, North Carolina, winter of 1953. This is the story of the vampire beast of Bladenboro. It all started just after Christmas. Local farmers began waking up to a horrifying sight: their beloved dogs and livestock found dead. But these weren't ordinary animal attacks. The victims were often drained completely of their blood. Some had their jaws crushed, skulls missing, bodies torn apart with incredible force. The woods, once a familiar comfort, suddenly felt hostile. Night after night, residents heard piercing screams, a sound they swore wasn't from any known animal, not a bobcat, not a panther, and definitely not human. Then came the sightings. People started seeing the creature responsible. Descriptions varied, but a chilling picture emerged: a muscular, cat-like beast, about 3 to 4 feet long. Some said it looked like a panther, others a bear, but all agreed it was unlike anything they'd ever encountered. It had a feline face, but a stocky, powerful build. One witness, Mrs. C.E. Kinlaw, watched in horror as it dragged a dog into the dark woods. Its tracks, as large as a silver dollar, were found pressed deep into the mud, a clear sign of its weight and power. Fear turned to action. The town of Bladenboro wasn't going to just sit and wait. The mayor organized a massive hunt. Over 1,000 armed men, farmers, hunters, and brave townsfolk poured into the swamps and forests, determined to find and stop this monster. The national media picked up the story, giving the creature its famous name, the vampire beast of Bladenboro. Newspapers across the country ran headlines about the terrifying creature stalking this small North Carolina community. But despite the enormous manhunt, the beast was never found. It seemed to vanish into thin air whenever the hunters got close. Then, just as suddenly as they began, the attacks stopped. The creature was gone, but what was it? To this day, nobody knows for sure. Theories range from the logical to the supernatural. Was it a cougar or an unusually large bobcat that had wandered far from its territory? Or perhaps a pack of feral dogs? Some believe it was a cryptid and undiscovered species of big cat. And many of the locals back then held onto a darker explanation, that it was a true vampire beast, something not of this world. The mystery has never been solved, but the legend lives on. The town of Bladenboro now embraces its spooky history, hosting an annual Beast Fest to celebrate the tale. It has a chilling reminder of that terrifying winter when something unknown and savage hunted in the shadows of North Carolina. What do you think was stalking Bladenboro? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into a classic American mystery, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more strange stories. Thanks for watching.